Good evening. My name is Delanor Manson, and I'm the Executive Director for the Kentucky Nurses Association and the Kentucky Nurses Foundation. And I'm delighted to be with you today to provide a Nightingale tribute from Mary Lou Baumgardner. Nursing is a profession of services that is not practiced in isolation. Nursing involves collaborative caregiving. It is appropriate that we honor our colleagues not only during their careers, but also at the end of life's final journey. The Nightingale Tribute, a program of the Kentucky Nurses Association and the Kentucky Nurses Foundation, is facilitated by nurses in honor and memory of their colleagues across the Commonwealth during memorial services, funeral home visits, and even funerals. The candle that you see is to honor and remember Florence Nightingale. She carried a lantern at night to check in on the soldiers during the Crimean War. We are here today to remember the almost 50-year nursing career of Mary Lou Baumgardner. It is both an honor and a privilege for me as a nurse and as the Executive Director for the Kentucky Nurses Association to honor Mary Lou in this way. Mary Lou graduated from St. Joseph's Infirmary in Louisville, Kentucky with a diploma in nursing in May of 1961. She worked in surgery at St. Joseph's, which later became Audubon Hospital. She took time off to care for her 4 young children that were born very close together. When she returned to nursing, she continued her work in surgery and eventually moved to Suburban Hospital. In the late 1970s, she started in the field of occupational health nursing and worked at International Harvester and General Electric. At International Harvester, she became the manager of the medical department and also a CPR instructor, a certified hearing aid specialist, and an EMT. In 1983, she returned to school again and graduated from Spalding University with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing in 1984. Soon afterwards, Mary Lou decided she just needed a change, and she entered the world of psychiatric nursing. And she finished her career as a psychiatric nurse in 2009. Her daughter, Lisa, who is also a nurse, said, "My mother loved being a nurse." Mom said, "What other career could you have so many different practice opportunities?" We sincerely thank Mary Lou for her dedication to the nursing profession and to the health and wellness for those in her care. We extend our heartfelt sympathy to her family. And now, I would like to read a very special poem to honor Mary Lou. When a calming, quiet presence was all that was needed, Mary Lou was there. In the excitement and the miracle of birth, or in the mystery and the loss of life, Mary Lou was there. When a silent glance could uplift a patient, family member, or friend, Mary Lou was there. At those times when the unexplainable needed to be explained, Mary Lou was there. When the situation demanded a swift foot and a sharp mind, Mary Lou was there. When a gentle touch, a firm push, or even an encouraging word was all that was needed, Mary Lou was there. In choosing the best one from a family's thank you box of chocolates, Mary Lou was there. To witness humanity, its beauty, in good times and bad, without judgment, Mary Lou was there. To embrace the woes of the world willingly and offer hope, Mary Lou was there. And now, that it's time to be at the Greater One's side, Mary Lou is there. The white rose that was presented to Mary Lou symbolizes innocence, purity, and love. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you, family, for allowing me to provide the Nightingale tribute. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Deb Raymond, and I am the Vice President of the Kentucky Nurses Foundation.
Hello, everyone. I'm Linda Thomas, and I'm Secretary for the Kentucky Nurses Foundation.
2020 is the year of the nurse, and to celebrate that, we have the first ever online raffle to support the Kentucky Nurses Foundation. For most things, there's only 50 chances, and just know that we're going to have a live drawing on November the 17th via Facebook.
The Kentucky Nurses Foundation is a private, nonprofit, 501c3 organization, and it serves as the philanthropic arm of the Kentucky Nurses Association. Proceeds from the raffle benefit nursing education, scholarships, and research across the Commonwealth.
There are so many great packages, you're probably going to have difficulty choosing which ones to buy a raffle ticket for. So let's start with telling you a little bit about all these wonderful things that we have to offer. First is the Nightingale. Florence Nightingale, who's of course the mother of nursing. Barbie has a Florence Nightingale doll, which is relatively new. It only came out in February of this year. And with that package, you also get a copy of Nurses Notes on Nursing from Florence Nightingale.
And there's a beautiful human touch print by a Kentucky nurse that you can choose from. But hey, how about the wine tasting for 20 from Total Wines and More, which is a private tasting session?
Well, and as we're all getting a little cabin fever right now with COVID, what about a staycation at thanks to Caesars over in Indiana?
There's also bourbon. And we've got a bourbon bonanza, which is bottles of Maker's Mark, Knob Creek, Jim Beam, and 2 bourbon glasses, as well as another raffle item, bourbon tasting for 6 at a distillery in Newport, Kentucky.
Well, you know, I know we all try to watch our waistlines, but we also like sweets for the sweet.
For other interests, there are golf lessons from a PGA pro. There are UK football tickets for 2 at a November game.
And also for our Cardinal fans, we've got 4 tickets to a U of L football game. And we all know how hard those football tickets are to come by this year. And whether you're a Cats fan or a Cards fan, we've got you covered.
And if you've got some Bellarmine alums, there's a Bellarmine swag basket. There's also a Galen College of Nursing basket. And we just added today a moonshine basket. How about that?
Well, as nurses, we're very guilty about not taking care of ourselves. So how about a spa package? And you get 2 $50 Spa Finder gift cards, along with some other relaxing things you can use at home.
And you can get on the KNA website, or you can get on the KNA 365 app, and you can look at all of them and actually do your bidding. So how about that?
And don't forget about our 50-50 split the pot. So we're only going to sell 500 tickets. So the winner will receive $5,000 if we sell them all. So last year's winner won $4,500. So help us sell that one out.
So what are you waiting for? Visit the Kentucky Nurses Foundation raffle and start supporting nurses and buying those chances. After all, how can you win if you don't join in on the fun? Pick up your mouse or iPhone and take your chance today. Just think about it. How many nurses and students can we help?